Hello, Williams class. So thank you for attending the Maths Live session. I had a lot of great ideas being shared and also a couple of questions. So what we were discussing mainly were correspondence problems, and a couple of you wanted to know what integer means. So just to remind you, if a question is asking you what integer represents this place value, the word integer is just another word for number. So if you ever hear the word integer, it just means find the number. What number represents this value? So that's just a little new definition for you to learn and to maybe use as well. Well done to those of you who have already learned how to calculate 10% of numbers. It's fantastic to see that you were willing to share the techniques that you've picked up from either your adult or from doing it yourself independently. So really, really keep up that engagement. It makes me super happy every single time I hear a new idea. So really keep going. Now, I did want to go through a question that some of you found tricky, and I thought if I just go through it now in this video, then you can go back to this video and just have it as a nice reference. So I'm going to share my screen and show you the question. The question was, Mo visits the fun fair. He buys a ticket that allows him to choose one ride and one game at the fair. So Mo says that there are 8 different possible choices of rules and of games. Is he correct? Now, to work out how many possible choices we have, we just have to multiply how many rides we have by how many games we have. So count up how many rides we have. 1, 2, and 3. So we have 3 rides. And then how many games do we have? So just look at the amount of games, count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So multiply them together. 3 times 5 is 15. So Mo says there are 8 different possible choices, but we've just calculated actually that there are 15 possible choices. So he would be wrong. He's not correct. And then if you were to explain your answer, then you could just put into this section you're working out. So you could say, based on what we've written, if I just rewrite that onto the answer section here, then you could write in brackets, there are actually 15 possible choices. So I hope that's making a bit more sense. It's just a case of looking at what Mo said and then disagreeing with him, because we have calculated that there aren't 8 possible choices, there are actually 15. So list all the different choices Mo can make. So that's just a case of you writing down what ride goes with which game. So for example, the Big Dipper, because the ticket only lets him go on one ride and one game at a time, if he was to go on Big Dipper, which rides could he go on? He could go on Hook a Duck and Big Dipper. He could go on Big Dipper and basketball. He could ride the Big Dipper and then play Coconut Shy. He could ride the Big Dipper and then have a go at Lucky Dip. He could ride the Big Dipper and then have a go at Test Your Strength. So it's just a case of writing down all those different choices in this section here. And then Mo can make how many different choices. So that's just double checking then the answer that we've come up with every single time, which is 15. So I hope that's made a bit more sense in terms of how to calculate the possible combinations. I just thought I'd run you through that just to make sure that everybody understands that really clearly. If you have any more questions, then please leave them in a message on Tapestry or email me, and I will see you very, very soon. Continue to stay engaged. It makes me very happy to see William's class. Bye.